Good morning. I had a good night's sleep last night. Nice and quiet, except for it's the season for all the acorns to be falling out of the trees, so it's just constantly like little banging noises of acorns raining down from the skies all night long. But today, I think we've only got like 14-ish miles total to get us through Delafield over to the east side of town, where I've got reservations booked at a hotel down by the Walmart. But as we pass through town, about 12 miles from here, we'll be able to stop in somewheres and get some nice food. So I think we'll get going for today. I think there's only one water source for today, about 6 miles from here. We'll hit the Scuppernong Creek, and that'll be just fine for a water source, because after that we'll be getting into town. The sun's only just now coming up, and it already feels like it's 75 degrees or warmer. Today's supposed to be like 92, I think. Today and tomorrow are going to be the really hot days, but I should be able to get to town, kind of right as it's getting hot. Road walking for just a little bit. Looks like this part of the trail has you following the boundary of some fields. Gets you out from doing some longer road walks at least. Well, we've come out to join a paved bike trail, and as straight as it is, this looks like another old former train line. There's Highway 18. We'll be crossing that just a little bit further up. Starting the Lapham Peak segment, looks like. Looks like this is our exit. And now to run across Highway 18. There's going to be a moderate amount of traffic here. Here's my one and only water source for the day. Scuppernong Creek. Top up here. Well, got some water topped up. Extremely difficult to get to. It's all muddy on the banks. But we're good to go now. About 2 more miles, we'll be at the top of Lapham Peak. Should be a neat little observation tower up there, I think. Making our way up. Made it to the observation tower at the top of Lapham Peak. I don't think there's anyone else up here right now. This might be a rare sight. I imagine this place is quite popular. But we'll climb this thing and get up to the top there. A view from the top of the tower. There's out to the south. Out east. Swinging around to the north. There's the town of Delafield. A few more miles for us. And out west. Looks like there's a water fountain here at the Evergreen shelter. I'm good on water though. Close enough to town. I love seeing these natural, like, prairie land areas. This is what it should look like out here. It doesn't all need to be farm fields. Not to be confused with Schrodinger's savanna, but that one's neither here nor there. Crossing under Interstate 94, and we should now be in the Delafield segment as we're coming into town. Well, there's a sign for the Delafield segment. Looks like we're joining the Wisconsin Veterans Memorial River Walk along the Bark River for a little bit here into town. There's a nice little view down by the water. Here's Delafield. Here, a great place to get food is the Lumber Inn, so I'm going to stop there first. Well, that was a really great stop in for some food. Back on the trail. We've got about 2 more miles left for the day. Should get us to the other end of town, over by where the Walmart and stuff is at. And the La Quinta Inn, I think, is where I got booked. Whew, it's definitely getting hot now. It's getting into the heat of the day. Nice little bike path, following the power lines between the neighborhoods. Here's Highway 83. Diverting from the Ice Age Trail from here. Got to go a little bit further south along the roads to get to the hotel. Half a mile, maybe, is all. Well, we made it. La Quinta Inn and Suites. And here we are, all checked in. What was weird is they had a room available, so it's 1 p.m. Normal check-in time is 3. And in the first time in the history of me and the hundreds, if not thousands, of hotel stays I've had, this is the first time I ever got charged an early check-in fee. Even though the room was available and there was no like special rush to get one ready, I still had to pay $25 just to get in the room now, 2 hours earlier than waiting until 3 o'clock. That's super weird. They're probably just pocketing that money. But anyway, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start on laundry, I think. I don't need to do anything else right now, and then I'll just check back in on the backside in a couple of hours once that's all done. Well, I got laundry done, got a couple of videos uploaded, bulk of the chores. I'm gonna work on the resupply and everything tomorrow, early morning most likely, before the heat gets too intense. But it's about 5 o'clock, it's time to go find some dinner, and it's like 92 degrees outside, so I need to find something close. We'll try this place, Marty's Pizza. Well, back in the room, that was a good pizza. It is really hot outside, and it's going to be even hotter tomorrow before it starts cooling off a little bit. I've got some planning done, but I need to figure out that stuff sooner rather than later because I got to do the resupply run first thing in the morning, so we'll take care of that later. But that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the morning. Morning. We'll start the day here with a breakfast here in the hotel. It's a little after 6, so I think they just started serving. There's no restaurants or anything up on this side of town that does a breakfast, so that's all we get. And then I think I know what I need for a resupply run. I'll double check the numbers while I'm eating, but I'll probably bounce straight to the Walmart after that so we can get the resupply run knocked out before it gets super hot in the day. 3 or 4 days worth of food, I think, is all I need. But anyway, we'll go down and get a breakfast first. Well, breakfast was good enough. Heading over next door to the Walmart. Rerunning the numbers, it looks like it's going to be a 3-day stretch up to West Bend. And I've already got some leftover snacks, so I don't need that much food-wise. And according to the weather today, the ambient temperature is going to be like 94 with a heat index up to 110. So I'm definitely going to try to stay indoors as much as possible today. Back in the room from Walmart. I think this is all I needed, really. A couple of breakfasts with the Uncrustables, a couple of bars, one dinner. I still have a leftover Mountain House meal, and some trail mix and things. So I think this is all I need to get me up to West Bend. And I got a couple of drinks there just because they're good. So I think for now I'm just going to be working on planning for the rest of the trail that's remaining, pretty much. I think we only got like 250, 240 miles left, something like that. So I think I'm just going to fine-tune what the next couple of stretches looks like. It kind of looks like as we're into the North Kettle Moraine area, there's shelters that you can reserve, but everything's booked out like a month or two in advance at least. So there's like nowhere to stay for the next like 100 miles or so. So it seems like a lot of stealthing options is going to have to be what I'm going to go with. All the campgrounds are full and stuff like that, so it's just going to be a little more difficult to get through this little stretch. And then it should be getting a little bit easier, but I got to fine-tune some details on that. So that's all I'm going to be working out. I forgot to mention something before, but when Trisha and Sherry came out to hike with me, I got a whole bunch of homemade cookies, so I've still got a bunch of these that I'm munching on, so thanks for these. They're really good. A massive line of thunderstorms just blew by. Got a little bit of rain. I think the bulk of it was all to the north of us. I don't think any rain was supposed to be in the forecast. You can hear a bunch of distant thunder rumblings from the storms. I'm going to take the opportunity to go out and get some food real quick. Definitely feels significantly cooler with the weather having blown past. There's a Subway just down here around the corner, so I think I'm going to hit the Subway up. The temperature right now feels great, actually. I think the ambient temperature is supposed to still be like 92 at least, and the heat index is supposed to be like 110, but it only feels like it's 70 degrees or something. It feels kind of nice, actually, right now. I'll probably just get a foot-long sub, eat half now and half for dinner. May as well stop at the Dairy Queen as well for some dessert for back in the room. And back in the room, I got my food and dessert. I'll chow on that in a minute. I think I made a great timing-wise break for going out and getting something. Probably end up hiding in my room for the rest of the evening. We'll see how it goes. Once the clouds kind of clear out in a little bit, it's supposed to warm back up like crazy hot again. Well, it's coming up on dinner time. I'm going to have the remaining half of my Subway sandwich, and I got some more cookies and other snacks and things to munch on. So I've been perfectly happy just chilling in my room all day and avoiding the worst of the weather, whether it's the heat or major storm systems that are blowing through unexpectedly. I don't think this was in the forecast for all the storms to blow by, but it's kind of wreaking havoc further north along in the state. But the weather should be good. Continuing. I think tomorrow is supposed to be cloudy and like 15 degrees cooler than it was today, back at the high like 80, and then continuing to cool into the 70s and stuff. So the weather should be pretty good. But I think that's about it for now, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It's been a productive 0 day here in town. Got all chores done, got resupplied, good to go, caught up on all the videos and everything like that. So getting all my planning and stuff situated too for the remaining days on trail, and we got about 2 weeks, maybe a little over 2 weeks left, something like that. So it's coming down to it. Definitely trying to slow down and enjoy what we got left on trail. So I think that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.